Got some swallows.
Wow. I haven't seen those guys just sitting. I remember in Korea all the swallows sitting on the electric line.
Right.
But on the golf course, they won't sit.
No, no.
Do you ever take a picture of these guys?
Yeah, why not?
No.
Oh, let them get them on video. Okay, we got some alpacas, I think they call them. Alpaca. Funny looking creatures.
Hey,
Look at the baby one.
look at this guy is looking at me. What the heck is that?
Yeah, well, they're looking for food. They associate food with humans. So today what we're going to do, we're going to walk around the Theler Wildlife Reserve. The first time we've been here, so not quite sure where we're going. I think one trail goes off that way, then we can come back on it and go around the loop, all right? Yeah. So we started at the Salmon Center. The Salmon Center is a non-profit organization dedicated to the restoration of the salmon. And this refuge was a Masonic hall at one time in a church. You know, it was easy. Young oak says, continue on, I'll catch up. She's scoffing down the blackberries. The poor bears haven't got any chance. Well, okay, first thing we're going to check out is the Union River restoration. Oh, there's a toilet, young oak. There's like an old trough, isn't it, for animals?
Trout?
Trough.
How do you spell?
T-R-O-U-G-H. Okay. And I guess this is the Union River. I'm guessing there's a lot of trout around, not trouts, salmon. It's very similar to Nisqually, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. I mean, we try everything.
Yeah. Theler Wildlife Refuge.
I wish you told me that if there's any salmon berries.
And of course, you're going to have nurse logs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these things. See?
Right,
the
right.
bottom, lie
Yeah.
down, and the baby's coming up.
Yeah, pretty amazing. I've never seen a nurse log. I've seen a nurse tree. You know what all the buckets are about?
Lunch area.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
want it now or later?
I might as well eat it now, eh?
Okay.
Looks like. Do you think it's going somewhere? Or? Okay, we brought all our equipment today for wildlife spotting. Here's animal tracks. Okay, today's lunch is Young Oak's world famous fistbat. It's really good. It's rice, and it's called fist because it's the shape of a fist, and bat because that's Korean word for rice. Good.
Wow, that one's quick.
Yeah, yeah, and then there's a kind of a short one on this other. Yeah.
Oh, this is a long one?
No, we have it in Korea. The cows cannot eat that one. They get sick.
Do they? Oh, this is, well, we wouldn't have been in the shade, would we? Okay. We ended one end of the fork. So we're near the small town of Belfair in Washington. Not very far from the Hood Canal. And I think should see the Hood Canal today. We're going to do it, right? Yeah. The animal track, talking about animal tracks there, I really wanted to see was the cougar track. Because when we were hiking, I think it was a dog.
No, it was not, Craig.
Engineers of nature. Who's the engineers of nature? Beavers. Must be a beaver dam around here somewhere. I don't want to be trumping over anything. Yeah, over here you can see the beaver dam. Oh, much nicer bench.
Yeah. We got corn.
Always the same, isn't it? Oh, look at that tree. Wow. I wonder if this was a nurse tree at one time. I mean, originated from a log or something, don't you think? It's an odd looking root. So we're coming to the end of this fork. So we've done both forks. And like I say, I think this is the Union River. And we'll have a look. And we got something down there. No, it's just a... This time of day is not conducive to a lot of wildlife. Usually they're deep in the woods keeping cool. Normally wildlife comes out late in the evening and early in the morning. Especially. So if you come to the salmon center, you can learn how to volunteer to help conserve the salmon. Okay, we're on the...
If we carry an umbrella, I don't think that we're going to see anything.
This is the important bird areas, IBA. Oh, you got somebody behind us.
How are you today?
Good, good, good.
Is that a GoPro? Yes,
It sure is, yeah.
How
You're on video, by the way.
Oh.
Careful what you say.
I was just going to ask you how you liked it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I had the, this is a Hero 7.
Oh,
And this is how they categorize them by hero.
Right.
And I started out with a Hero 3, which was okay, while YouTube had this program where you can, you know, like when I'm walking along now, obviously it's going to jump a little bit.
Right.
So they call it stabilization. And they had this stabilization program on YouTube. You just hit the button and it stabilizes your video for you. Well, they did away with that. So from then on, my videos were like this, you know, they're almost impossible to watch. So I broke down and bought the Hero 7 because they have a built-in stabilization.
Yeah.
Plus the sound is a lot better. Like it'll pick up what you're saying real easy, whereas the Hero 3 didn't. The only thing the Hero 3 would pick up was my voice and these things clicking on my backpack.
Oh.
And it would be really, really annoying. You see some of my early videos. So what we're doing, we're on the wetlands, so we're checking out for wildlife. I think it was an eagle. I was a bit slow with the binoculars. Fish in the Union River. What we got? Salmon, obviously. Chum. That's the salmon. Chum fry, baby. They call a fish, baby fish, they call it fry. Which is an odd word, since that's what you're going to do with their parents. 60. So there's the salmon center. That's where we parked. So we went all the way down to the barn over here. You'll see the barn over there. Hang on, let me go move a little bit.
Oh, there's a big geese over there.
You know, that could have been it too, wouldn't it?
Yeah. See
So-
one of those, because it was way too big to be a eagle.
Where's the geese? Oh, over there, yeah. They're probably Canada geese, are they? What's running?
It has a whole bunch of them.
Oh, is that what it is?
Chow.
White sturgeon. Look at that, there's your eggs. Isn't that where they get caviar? And what's growing? Bulrush. Yeah. Most mammals visit rather than live in the salt marsh. So we got river otter,
Oh,
a
that's
bat,
red. Disgusting.
a muskrat, and a coyote. Well, the coyote probably takes care of the rats for you. Oh, I don't know if you can read that. Hunters and outdoor enthusiasts have long recognized the value of wetlands. Yeah, salt marshes like this are beginning of life. A lot of creatures, a lot of fish, a lot of birds, a lot of animals all start their life here in the salt marsh. Very, very. How we doing? In tune with the tide. That's an estuary.
Is it spelled what?
Well, they've got it plural, but it's usually spelt with a.
Estuary.
Then we used to go to the Kumgang estuary in Kunsong.
Uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
estuary.
That's an estuary.
Somjingang is estuary too. Somjing River. That fresh water and the salt water mix.
Right. You know the difference between here and Korea is, in Korea you'd see a bunch of like egrets and herons. In a place like this you'd see tons of them. Every one of those poles would be occupied. Wonder why that's not the case here. Is because it's so big.
If you go to the right more, there's another.
For that restoration of the. I'll tell you, not many folks should come here because you don't see damaged signs, do you? Okay, that's probably our road back, but we want to.
No, this one.
Yeah, so we probably want to go.
Yeah, if we want to continue.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Moving traffic. Oh, there it is. Hopefully we can go in there. Yeah, we got to keep the gate closed and no dogs. Make sure you close the gate, even though they're closed.
What bull?
All the seal. Oh, we want to do that. The swamp trail. What's the matter? I wonder if this is the visitor center. Truths and myths about bats. Number one myth, it's not Batman. Oh, they maintain nature's balance. One-way trail. Dead end. Hey, good morning. You got enough phones?
Oh yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun.
My name is toys.
So this is the Union River coming into the Hood
Uh-huh.
Canal.
Yep,
That's the Hood Canal over there.
that's right.
And we got the Olympics over here.
And the tide flats in right up. See where those trees are? Right up in there.
The first line of trees.
Not the first line, but on the back you see the trees coming up, the
On the-
darker evergreens.
Yeah.
The tide actually goes up as far as that.
Yeah, I think we just walked along there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came from the barn
Uh-huh.
and walked along. Okay, yeah. Okay, got you. So don't tell me any secrets.
Okay.
Yeah. I videotape my hikes.
Well, that's kind of cool.
A gentleman here, retired Navy, doing Pokemon Go.
Yep.
Did you find anything yet?
Pokemon wise, well, my phone's a little light for the.
Look at all the phones he's got.
know.
Let's see here.
Oh, guys, you guys got way too much toys.
Too many toys.
Dude,
Okay, we were on a trail and it said to come on this one. Then the trail went straight. What's going up there?
oh, that's where I parked.
Oh, that's the parking. Oh, good catch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up to the
Yeah,
parking
there's,
lot.
There's a church up there.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
saw that.
toys.
Look at that. Look at this. I want to point this out because
Chris.
we're in a wildlife refuge.
No, probably.
Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. Somebody's out in a boat. So now we're going to go to the swamp.
Stop it.
no toiletries, by the way. You know what a toiletry is? Okay, here we go. I'm done. Here's a salmon sensor. Actually, over there is the place you want to go. I did an hour and 35 minutes, 3 miles. So, and we didn't do one of the trails. So we could have gone over well over 3 miles, probably 3¼ miles. But all in all, pretty neat place. Okay, today's food is at the Gooey Duck in Brennan.